You're watching Sub 150, the show that teaches you stuff in 150 seconds or less. In my last video, I showed you the awesomeness of the new Camera Raw feature in Lightroom Mobile. In this video, I'm going to run you through some basic edits within the Lightroom Mobile app using my iPad Air. Your time is valuable, so let's start the clock. Alright, we're going to take this image that I shot on my Samsung Galaxy S7 and we're going to make some basic adjustments to it on my iPad Air using the Lightroom Mobile app. Now that file was a DNG file, which means that we can make non-destructive edits and go back and change them anytime. We'll start by pressing the edit button, and then I like to begin by pressing auto tone because Lightroom will help us get partway there. That really improves the image automatically. Then I can go through and make some minor adjustments. So I could do a custom white balance here from the presets, but I prefer just to adjust my temperature. I'm going to move it a little bit to the right to warm it up, not too much. My exposure looks to be about right, so I'm going to leave that alone. The key with this is you need to get in here and just play with these sliders a little bit and see what looks good. You'll know as you're working your way through the image. The highlights here appear to be correct, so I'll leave that alone. My shadows, I might want to deepen them a little bit or lighten them up, but they look to be about right as well. I like to enrich my blacks quite often, so I'm going to pull them back a little bit further. And we'll add a little bit of additional clarity, a little bit more detail to the image. You don't want to overdo this, so just bring it up a little bit. Now let's add some vibrance, which I much prefer to saturation. Vibrance takes the least saturated colors in the images and it boosts only those colors. So we'll add just a little bit of additional vibrance. We'll leave the saturation alone. And we have a pretty good point to finish off for our basic edits. Now we're going to do more with this in the next lesson on localized corrections. But we have a pretty good starting point here. Well, we pulled that one off in 117 seconds. Next time on Sub 150, we're going to take a look at localized corrections in Lightroom Mobile on the iPad Air. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.